Hadn't Chalker indicated they were from Yemen? Perhaps Yemen wasn't their home base. Did it matter who shook the goddamn coal cart at this point? When he killed them, he would say a multilingual prayer. The man kicked the coal cart, and John nearly broke point and attacked. More laughs, and he sensed the man walk away. When you spend your adult life working alone in this profession, you tend to rely on a sense of things more than what you can hear, see, smell, or touch. John didn't have a visual, but in his mind's eye, he saw the man turn and walk away from the cart. It was a talent, a gift, not something spooky or paranormal. It was a learned trait where you trusted your gut and followed the mind's eye. John was still alive because he trusted his instincts. He had survived all opponents. It was all he needed to believe in the process. With one hand on a throwing knife attached to his belt, he slid his other hand up the cart and turned his head to the side so his left eye peeked over the rim and showed less of his skull. A man's head disappeared into the opening in the floor. The other guy hunched over the hole on his knees. Heart rate, 129. He breathed in slowly, held it, and exhaled deliberately. Keep the adrenaline low to the last minute. A killer's body changes when he is about to strike. Blood expands in the vessel walls, and his vision narrows. John needed complete control. He needed to see everything. He rolled over the cart's edge and pulled the 9-inch dagger from its sheath. He had serrated the knife's edges on a grinder back at Henry's barn. It would cut going in, and with a slight twist, shred meat and arteries when it was pulled out. He had 2 more thin, non-serrated, and perfectly balanced throwing knives on his belt, good for up to 10 yards. Air friction made them unreliable beyond that distance. Where was Yoda? Where was the third member of this confederacy of bastards? He checked the door at the top of the stairs, still closed. Maybe they didn't need Yoda? A third person increased the chance of exposure by 33%. A hidden third killer was an added distraction. He compartmentalized Yoda, leaving the program running, but minimizing the file. He slinked toward his mark with a Tai Chi gait, imitating the synchronized padding of a cat as it stalked prey. The Arab was too focused. He didn't hear the soft steps only 3 feet behind him. Long, greasy hair hung over the thug's camouflaged jacket collar. He was 5'10", 5'11", maybe 150 pounds. John would use a chokehold and then drag him away from the hole. If a struggle ensued, John would have 2 assailants to battle simultaneously, a less than optimal scenario. A pistol grip protruded from a leg holster under the man's coat.